We're at the beautiful Cafe Data here in Milton, Ontario. Good coffee, good food, and good service, and great people. Hey, how's it going?
I'm great. How are you, Faye?
So you're talking to the famous Angela Siracusa, right?
That's correct. Siracusa.
Siracusa, yes. You're Italian, or?
Yes.
Right. So you're like first you were like a tour manager, like you're like a marketing.
Yes, I was a marketing and sales director in the engineering firm, and in November I quit. And I decided to pursue my music career full time. I also released a debut album in November called "Moving On."
Moving On.
And
is that like what's that release? What's that? Is that on your past experiences?
Yeah, "Moving On" is sort of a personal journey. It encompasses quite a bit of my years, and I just think about it as a progression forward. You know, relationships start and stop, and sometimes we have to make choices, and those choices can sometimes hurt those along the way, but it's necessary to make those changes and move on. And so it's a bit indignant, but it's triumphant, and I'm very proud of the work. And it's not just my own album. Desiree Corso is my music collaborator.
And you're also a lyricist, right? Like she also helps.
Yes, she writes the lyrics, I compose the music and sing, and then we hired a whole bunch of session players, awesome people to play on the album. And I'm very proud to say that my brother Mike Siracusa, a friend to CBC and who's world renowned in the Canadian industry, music industry, he produced the album.
Oh, really? Well,
yeah.
Actually, must be a nice treat to have like your own brother, like a well-known like artist, like, you know, producing your album.
It's fitting, actually, because since I was 9, my brother Mike would write music for me,
really?
And I would be singing it. Back then, though, I used to face the wall. I was quite shy, but I broke out of it quite early because I was singing.
Though.
Oh, yeah.
Look where you're now today, like a well-known musician in Toronto, right?
Well, yeah, I would hope to think so. And all my fans on MySpace, hello, love you guys, thanks for all the support. And that's how I met you.
Yes, for sure.
Isn't that an awesome venue?
It is. I love MySpace. You know, like I didn't used to use it at first, but now like I'm getting hang of it, using it a lot now.
It's a fabulous networking space, and I love the fact that we're using the same platform as all of the famous people. So
exactly, yeah.
Yeah, it's fair game, right?
For sure. Hopefully we'll be known out there, and people will be dying to get our autograph, right?
That's right. But they're going to have to go through lots of crowds to get our autograph,
for
right,
sure,
Faze?
Yes. We both are rare, right?
That's right. We definitely are.
Yes, that's true.
So what interested you to interview me? Because you contacted me, and I thought that was kind of cool. You know, did you like, you know, the Italian in me? What was it?
You're beautiful.
Oh, come on. It can't always be about looks, though,
okay.
Faze. What are you, shallow or something?
No, it's just about... Yeah, it's about your music. You know, like I was listening to music, you had a really good voice, and I thought, you know, it'd be a good way to have like new faces and new exposure to my show.
Oh, great. Well, I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad that my music moved you, and there's more coming.
Oh, right on.
Desiree and I are in the studio right now with a wonderful musician and songwriter. His name is Brad Stella, and we're at the music scene recording another 4 songs, countryfied.
Oh, really?
Definitely. And they should be out by the end of February, and we'll definitely be that's not even a word, is it? Demoing. We'll be displaying them on MySpace for all to hear, so stay tuned.
The ones on your MySpace right now, or is it like the current ones from Moving On? Or?
Yes, they're all from Moving On. There's 8 songs total on Moving On, but on MySpace you can only upload 4 at a time. So I try to change them every so often so people get a nice flair of them all. But all songs are streaming presently right now on CBC Radio 3, New Music Canada, and it's an awesome platform for me.
That's online though, right?
Sorry, say that again.
CBC, you said CBC 3, is that online or?
Yes, CBC Radio 3 is it's a radio that's streaming, and I think it also works with Sirius.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, that's really good. Like, good way to get a fan base that way too.
It's fabulous, and again, it's a wonderful opportunity for me to meet a lot of other musicians in my genre of music. So the networking ability is just fantastic.
What's your music about? Like, is it what kind of genre would you say? Is it like rock?
It's
pop?
Country rock, and I mean there is some pop flavor to it, absolutely, but I would say that it's more on the country rock genre, and I mean, my background is rock music, so
Oh, really?
and most of my influences are rock, so I try to capture a lot of that progression into these songs. So when I'm writing, there is definitely a rock edge inside of these country songs. But I love the storytelling, and so Desiree Corso writes lyrics, definitely telling a story all the time, and I compose music.
Is it based like on her experiences or yours, like both collaborate?
Actually, what's quite interesting about Desiree is she writes about other people's experiences, which I thought was great. Ironically, they just happened to fit exactly my life and what I was doing, and so it was very easy for me to come up with songs. It was almost frightening how quick they came out of my body. You know, I was writing and producing these songs, and it took less than a year. We finished our album, so we work really well together.
So I was reading like in your profiles, like on your bio, it said like she thinks her lyrics can you can project them really well through your music, right?
Oh yeah, she had a wonderful, I guess, epiphany the day she heard me sing for the first time.